Okay, I'm gonna make this hanging basket of pansies. Put it up above there. Clean up this hanging basket that I already have. And I used to throw away some of my hanging baskets, but it's like, why am I throwing away? Because the flower's dead, mostly on annual plants. But it's like, no, let me save me some money, because I might want to put it together by myself. Make myself a nice hanging basket. So here I'm hanging some pansies and also ivy. I'm a little late at doing it, but I'm getting it up. I had originally across the front of my house, I had hanging some ferns, which I have now in the back. But they were not doing good up front because of the sun. So I had to give them a new home. And right here you can't, I didn't have the camera just right, so yeah, couldn't see all of it. Here I'm talking about some bug that I saw. All good. Didn't stop the work. I loosen up the roots as I'm once I take the plant out of the container. Before I sit it in the planter, I put some soil in there, but not too full. And now I'm putting the smaller, I put a 6-pack of pansies, and now I'm putting that around the container, because the first pansy you saw, it was a larger size. So now adding some extra pansies along the side and leaving room to put my ivy in. Don't want to overstuff the planter too much, the flower pot too much. A lot of times in the 6-pack, the flowers come out right away. And a lot of times it's like the roots definitely be intertwining. You got to work at it a little bit, which is all good. And right now I might sound a little hoarse or stuffy. I have a cold. And I needed to do this video beforehand, so that's why it's coming out a little later than I wanted it to, because it wasn't completed. And it's like, well, I said I was going to do it on Thursdays, so I got to stick to my word, even though it's not the time that I would normally put it out. But hope you enjoy it. Here I'm adjusting the view so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Still an amateur at this camera and editing thing. A lot to learn, just little things to remember. But just remember, you're never too old. You're never too old to learn something new. I thank God for making it possible for me to do what I'm doing. And making it to the age of 66. I don't know why people used to didn't like saying their age. But when you think about it, it's a blessing. to get to the stage you are. It's like, okay, not everybody's was able to get there. So I'm thankful. Now I'm placing the ivies around the pot. Sometimes you have to take some of the dirt off too. This is like, oh, too much. Can't fit, won't fit. Yes, and this voiceover and me talking earlier are different times. So no, I didn't have a cold then, but with the voiceover I have a cold. Because you don't always, at least I don't always, get it all out the same time, work on it. Friends, please remember to subscribe and like. And I'm in the process of looking for a new mic system. So if you have one that you really like, let me know. But it could be the operator on my hand. But I'm looking for a new one.
I think I might need my husband to hang it up. But before I ask him, I'm gonna try, right? And I don't think I might make it though. I'm looking at the weight of this. Might not be my best effort. But here you go. That's where I'm hanging it at. I don't know. I don't think. Well, we'll see. I might can. Using my right hand. Look at there, I did it. Ooh. You don't know until you try. All right, I am back. Now, I am about to, I told you earlier that I would be, changing this around, this sweet home, and getting rid of these flowers. Let's pull them out. Got them stuck in here pretty good because the wind be blowing outside. And yeah, you don't want fake flowers to blow away. Yeah, they're flake. And yeah, real things and everything here. Fake. So what I'm gonna do now? What I have here inside, let me show you. The styrofoam. This is the softer kind. You can get either kind, but this is, I really prefer the other kind, the styrofoam. So this is really for real flowers. You can get plenty of holes poked in it. Take to fill up. And sometimes when I put them in there, I put glue on the tip of them so they won't come out easy, as you can see. Oh, the stem is pretty long, so it won't come out. And these are wires, so I can't stand to see this. I shouldn't say stand, but I dislike. A lot of people don't know you can do it, I guess. But you can move these wires around to fluff up the tree to make it look natural. You and me both know they're not the real thing. You can bend them around. You can bend them around. And I want a little height in it this time. I'm not sticking it all the way down to the dead part. So I want to give it a little height. So therefore, I won't. I leave it up a little bit. And normally I break the stems off of they come in a bundle. And normally I break the bundle apart. But right now we're not going to do that. Not going to do that.
If you place some of your flowers down low, it covers the foam, so you wouldn't have to use moss or anything to cover the foam. So some of your flowers you want to short, so when you put them at the base, it'll cover by their leaves. It'll cover the base by the leaves. And that's what I'm doing now, making sure I put them close. And a lot of times people have like an odd number. If you don't put a clump of flowers of the same kind together, you kind of blend it. And if you're only using one type of flower, that's something else. But I like putting florals in and mixing it out with the green leaves. And that'll break it up. That's your filler a little bit by having the green leaves. You don't have to have all of the color except for orange. And you want to mix it up. You want everything orange. You get a shade of orange and then you throw in a little green. And when you place your flowers in, You can use the whole stem with all of the leaves on it if you want to. So once you put them in there, you can spread them. Or either, if you're trying to fill a certain area, it's best to cut them individually and do your fill-ins that way. And you play around with the colors. Some you may want to put in and out. You see me playing around with the white, and I don't know, that's too bright for the shade that I got going on. But yeah. And also you find out that I removed the greenery at the base of it. I didn't like that too much, so I removed that and added more florals, and then brought out more green leaves and filled it in as a filler, because I felt that green right there in front, it wasn't realistic if I didn't have it all the way around and hanging a little further down. Or either I could have had a nice bow placed there where the greenery is at. I was thinking about that, but also later, which I didn't record me doing, I added some burlap around right underneath of the sweet home. I wrapped around some burlap and used some glue dots to put them in place instead of hot glue, because I figured it's not going to be touched or nothing, so the glue dots should be fine. And I used that to close up the back. See me adjusting. I'm always adjusting my camera. But yeah, and please remember, you can always twist and turn the flowers. They're made of wire, so you won't break them like you would a bunch of florals. If they're real, you have to be careful. You don't want to handle them too much. Once you put them in place, pretty much you want them to stay. Or if you bend them too much, you have to use a thin piece of wire to go through the body of it, and then get your little bend that way. And also, I think I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I use glue to make sure they're going to stay in place. Add a little glue at the tip of it. This time on this one I didn't, but on the other one I did. I had a tab of glue, and that's just the glue in a gold bottle. I can't think of the name of it right now. Just add a little glue to it and stick it in there. Sometimes you just have to play around with it. You play with it, put it aside, and come back to it. And that's what I did on this one. And I was pleased with the results. And I hope you learned something from this also. I was pleased with the results. And Christmas time is coming up. I can't wait to decorate. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of decorating for myself, but I'm going over to a friend's, and I told her I wanted to decorate her fireplace. And I shall show you that. I should film that to see that you see my process in that. But remember, when you buy the bundle of flowers, because they're in a certain position, they don't have to stay that way. The wire's in them so you can bend them the way you want to. Because a lot of times people don't think of that. They just kind of like, oh, it's here. No, you can bend them, intertwine them together. It was clay-like. It wasn't glue, but it's a clay-like substance that I put on the back of this. So when I pressed it, I have a hook to hang this by.
used to, of course it was hanging like this. But to keep it in place, because with the wind blowing and everything, I really had to pull it apart. It was here. So when I placed it back up, maybe we have to put another piece of glue. Stem, a piece of, like I said, it's glue, rubbery glue there. So that'll be okay. So what do you guys think? The autumn look. The fall, autumn. Yeah, it's gonna stay. But just to break up a little bit. But the city still is here. I would pop. No, I wouldn't. It kind of messes up. Nope, we wouldn't do that. And it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. Just like here, I might take this out and place another flower there. I think I'm going to take this one out. I just took the head of it. The stem is still in there. Oh, there it is. The rest of it. Now you have to do is place it back in there. And there's the stem. Back together again. But I'm going to put a little color. Pop a color right there. Pop a color. I'm going to give it a little heart. There we go. Yeah, give it a something, something. Give it a little simple something. Well, that didn't take very long. I mean, it says 26, but it don't seem like it was that long. Okay. Thank you for joining me in my endeavors on today. Hope this helps someone. And just remember, don't succeed the first time. Try again. Try again. Don't give up. Keep putting your best foot forward. Sometimes it's not always easy to do that. But what a loser. Why should you give up? Because you're worth it. You're loved. You have a lot to offer. Sometimes we think we can't do nothing, but we can. We can do a little bit more than we think. No matter how small you may think it is. And it's not really small. Sometimes you have to pat your own self on the back. Again, thank you for joining me. Come back again. Make sure if you're a new viewer, please remember to subscribe to my channel. That would be greatly appreciated. And I thank you very much. Oh no, I'm not ending it here. I'm going to show you the other part in the morning. Then I hang it up. So there'll be another part. So scratch that. But no. Just subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. I'm going to put up this arrangement that I did just to let you guys know. Hurricane, give me tornado warnings today. Tornado warnings. There we go. You guys think that look? You like that? Okay. It's okay. I'm pleased with it. I am pleased with the look. Yeah. I have some blue tape back here, which I need to put some more. because it's not, I don't think it's been in the air too long, so therefore it's not sticking like it needs to. But there we go. It's on the hook. Yes.